are you doing?
It's better that way.
I don't think so. Too cool. Oh, yeah?
Ira Sachs's tale of a one-night stand that evolves into a decade-long love affair is the most recent Sundance hit to belatedly premiere over here. It's about a sensitive movie maker and a closeted lawyer who hook up, then rip strips off each other in the long fallout. Bitchy siblings and a nasty drug problem act as more obstacles in the relationship that always seems likely to combust as passionately as it started.
You have an accent. You can get away with it. I don't think I could.
Thank you.
Peter, I haven't actually seen either of Sachs's other films, 40 Shades and Married Life. Is this of a kin with those?
It's kind of germane in a way. I've only seen Married Life.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to say that although this film raised interesting ideas about gay identity and gay sexuality and gay monogamy in what is sometimes rather smugly called the post-AIDS world, of course there's nothing post-AIDS about it. HIV/AIDS is still a very live issue. But it raises these issues, and my colleague Mike McHale makes a very eloquent case for the movie in The Guardian this week. I have to say, I found it very disappointing. I didn't think it was a patch on Andrew Hay's Weekend, the recent British film, which I thought had 1,000 times more passion and heart. This I found very desiccated. And I hate to say it, I thought the acting from Thure Lindhardt was a little bit on the, well, how shall I say it, opaque side. I found it kind of underpowered. I didn't know what to say. I mean, I found Married Life, his 2008 movie, interesting. That was like a kind of noir movie, but without the noir, more like a kind of weird, sinuous drama. This seemed to be very subdued, and I don't know what it was. It didn't catch fire for me. It didn't come to life.
I mean, it's an interesting conceit that it's chronicling a relationship in sort of chunks over 10 years. Like every 2 or 3 years there's a sort of a scene, and it's sort of very neutral in its position. The thing that's sort of interesting about it, for having read around about it, I mean, it seems to be very, very personal, chronicled by the director Ira Sachs about something that happened to him, a long-term relationship he had, and presumably it's sort of faithful to that.
There was one part in it which I thought did come to life for me somehow. It's when he's arguing with his sister at the very beginning, and I thought that was such a nasty, bitchy argument he has with his sister that I thought that has to be for real. And she says something which made me laugh, because I've actually found myself saying it to people I know who've made films. She says, I quite liked it. I think maybe it was a little bit too long. Maybe you could cut something out of it. And he says, yeah, it's only 75 minutes. Oh, well, yeah, maybe it felt long. And I've actually had that conversation almost verbatim with some people. And that, for me, I know it sounds like a disagreeable thing to say about the film, but that was the only moment where it kind of came to life, with something which was very real, this very unpleasant, bitchy, kind of painful confrontation with his sister at the very beginning. The rest of it was kind of, reverential about the emotional verity of his own life story. And it didn't take off for me.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and I want our relationship to make me feel stronger. I can't take care of you because you've proven to be helpless and not manageable. I worried about you every hour of every day. I can't live like this. If you don't get on a plane and follow through with the recommendations, our relationship is over and you need to move out.
Are you finished? You all finished?